Hey guys, and welcome back to day 3 of Inktober / magical shit. In today's video, I wanted to try something a little bit different for this spread because I don't want the zine to be too boring in a sense to where you can predict everything that's going to be on the same page. So today I'd kind of thought that I would take all these magical plants and kind of turn it into like a pattern type layout, just for a difference in the visuals throughout the zine. So because I never did this pattern type thing yet, I decided to draw everything individually so I had the freedom to move it around in Procreate and have the layout set up the way that I wanted it. Once I was happy with the layout that I had on my screen, I decided to print it out and fold it in half just to make sure that nothing would get lost in the gutter in the actual zine. So once I was satisfied with that, I went ahead and transferred it using my light box and then began inking as usual. I do have to say that I think this page gave me the worst out of the 3 so far. I kept being impatient and getting smudges of ink on my hands, which I would then in turn get on the paper. So needless to say, I got really frustrated with this one and decided to step away from it last night before I ruined it any further. And then I woke up this morning and I was totally fine, and I was like, you know, I can honestly do any touch-ups that I need to do in Procreate once this is scanned. So I told myself finished, not perfect, and just kind of carried on with finishing this piece today. So I'm very curious to know how you guys are doing during this Inktober or whatever drawing challenge you're doing this month. Just out of curiosity, how are you doing? And are you stressing yourself out? Or are you just putzing along and doing fine? I do have to say that I definitely had to remind myself that this is a personal project and I've already extended my timeline, so there's really no need for me to be stressing out. But even though I keep telling myself that, I do feel this amount of anxiety with just having to get the piece done on the day, and I know that that's just not possible for me this year, so I had to keep telling myself to just relax. You will finish when you finish. The important thing is that you finish and you have something that you're happy with. So if you are struggling, just remember it's a personal challenge unless you're in some kind of competition. Just try to relax and have fun, because otherwise it's just stress, and who wants a whole month of stress? So, changing the subject a little bit, because The Haunting of Bly Manor is coming out next Friday, I decided to rewatch The Haunting of Hill House while I was painting this one, and man, I caught so many things that I missed the last time. And if you haven't watched it and you like spooky series, you really need to watch it. It's on Netflix. It's great. So why I am bringing that up is because I would love some suggestions for something similar to The Haunting of Hill House. Whether it's a TV show or like a movie you stumbled across, anything that you think. I mean, like, I'm not like into the whole horror gory kind of thing. I kind of more like the paranormal stuff and the supernatural stuff. I really like the ghost stuff for some reason. Something with like a backstory. I don't really like gory movies unless they have like a storyline to them, just so, you know, like The Sixth Sense, like that one blew my mind when I watched that all the way through. So anything along those lines that you think I might like, I would really love your suggestions. So thank you in advance if you leave me a movie show suggestion below. I really appreciate your help. Talking about the piece a little bit more, I did run into some trouble with these colored inks. After a few layers, I think it's about 3 or 4, they start to get really shellacky and shiny, and it's not like awful, but like I don't like it for the scanning and taking pictures part of things. So I'm not sure if Dr. P.H. Martin's has matte colored inks, so I'm going to have to look into that. So if you guys know anything about matte colored inks, please let me know because I'm very curious about it. I definitely am in love with the Dr. P.H. Martin's matte black, which I use all the time now instead of the Winsor & Newton, because you can go as dark as you want without it getting shiny and weird on your page after. So, yeah, I mean, the more I work with I mean, I really like the colored ink still, but, you know, it's a thing, and it's a little bothersome sometimes, so. Anyway, here are some close-ups of the magical plant page that I have put together for the zine. I hope you guys like this rambly video. Apologies, because apparently I forgot how to do a voiceover or, you know, be on YouTube at all. So anyway, here are some close-ups of the entire page. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section to be entered in the giveaway. There will be 3 winners, and it is open worldwide. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.